Hello Geminis, welcome to your 2019 April love reading. This is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Rates, info, and email are below. Just shoot me an email and let's make that happen. I'm also on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question. I'm on Facebook and Insta where I'm uploading my weeklies. Alrighty, and let's get to your reading and see what's going on. We'll do a past energies, prior to April, present, and then how you'll be moving out of April into May in regards to love. Okay, so Holy Spirit Angels, can you please show me previous energies for Gemini? Okay, we have the Two of Swords in the reversed. Also, guys, keep in mind that my 2019 Sun Moon readings are up in my playlist. Go check those out. Look up what your Sun Moon sign is. And then go check out your predictions for 2019 and check out 2018 if you'd like to check that out also. We have the Five of Swords in reversed for your love energies for April. And then also keep in mind that I'll be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. So be sure to click on that after this video. Nine of Cups in reversed. Nine of Cups in reversed for April moving into May. All right. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords here moving into, so energies prior to April. Two of Swords can be about a lot of information coming in, feeling sort of like, feeling like you know, you can't make a decision, kind of going over either way. It's an overload. So, I mean, you could be having too many, you know, an influx of a lot of people who are trying to sell themselves to you, or just, that's what I'm kind of getting, like a lot of people trying to sell themselves to you, a lot of people, you know, coming at you a lot of different ways. And I kind of feel like you're in a place right now where you don't want to kind of accept anything or kind of actively talk to anybody, because a lot of times the Two of Swords reversed to me is my, like, can be like a woe is me card. Not a woe is me card, but more like, you know, why should I bother? Because no matter what I choose, it's going to end negatively, or no matter what I choose, it's not going to work out. It's that kind of vibe that I'm kind of feeling. So while I feel like there's a lot of opportunities, information, a lot of things coming in, tons, I don't feel like they're really good energies. Maybe people, you know, that might be, you know, manipulative or not being who they say they are, or, you know, you're just not getting, and you're like, no, I'm not, I just don't want to decide anything because I know it's not going to bode well for me, is what I'm sort of feeling. And some of it has to do with dishonesty too. I feel like some of these people, maybe you feel like they're dishonest, they're not coming from a good place. So you're just kind of staying put, okay? Just kind of letting people, you know, go back and forth over you. We have the Five of Swords here for your energies in April. And the Five of Swords reversed is about, it can be about change for me, okay? Being about how things were in the past resentment that you used to have. So kind of forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, you know, letting go of that. The Five of Swords, I don't mean to have a lot of pause, but I'm just doing some thinking on how to articulate. It's really kind of putting your swords down. I feel like there's multiple swords that you guys are putting down. You know, maybe you were hanging on to issues that you've had with other people, and you're just tired of it. You're tired of, like, being in that place. So you just kind of decided, I've had it. It's not worth it anymore. It's time for me to kind of, I don't want to say grow up, but it's time for me to kind of get to another level, get to a higher ground here, deal with that resentment that I have with other people, you know, forgive myself for what I've done, and be open to different ways of doing things. Be open to, I am about to say possibly, because all these people are swirling around you back here, and you don't really want to have anything to do with them because you don't think it's going to bode well for you. And here I feel like part of you guys are saying the reason why is because of past issues that you have, or past things, and you're like, I can't let my past determine my future. So maybe I'll start letting go of some of these things. Maybe I'll be open to what some of these people have to say, or I'll be open to negotiate something with them and kind of see where things go. So I do feel like you're kind of opening things up. It's funny too, I got for like a small percentage of you, like, you have people like in the background telling you what to do or how you should do things. I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you've been single for a while and you have a lot of friends that are like, you know, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you get on this dating site? Oh, I have this friend I want to, you know, and I see you kind of being like, okay, that's your opinion, but that's not my truth. Like, people have a lot of opinions about how they think that you should move forward in love, and you just are kind of like, okay, whatever, I'm not paying attention to that because you're not living my life. So I think that's part of it. Now, I don't like that we move into here going into May because we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So I feel like somebody may come in as you move out of April and into May, who's very, well, this can go one of two ways. It could be someone who's just all about themselves. Okay, Nine of Cups could be somebody who they're just very selfish, they're all about themselves. You know, you placate them. They never do anything for you, and then you kind of get sidelined as a result because it's all about them and what they want to do and how they want to do it, and you kind of get put on the back burner. And I haven't pulled clarifiers yet, but the other way that this can kind of go is maybe you guys are having unrealistic expectations in regards to love, in regards to somebody that you want to meet, and that could be actually blocking you from meeting people. The Nine of Cups can be that, you know, wanting to be excessively happy, like over the top happy, over the top fulfilled, and it's just the bar is set unrealistically high, so it lands you in disappointment. Okay, obviously if we have our expectations that high, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. So let's see what's going with the clarifiers. I have the Two of Swords here for Gemini as they energies prior to April. Who is this person with this energy? Additional messages for the Two of Swords in reversed. I mean, I'm just not getting overall that things are really working out for you guys very much in the love department. I don't feel like you're real hyped up to kind of meet anybody either. I'm not seeing that this is a relationship. I feel like this is more for singular Geminis. I'm feeling like as you kind of looking for love. And the reason why is because I feel like recently you guys may have come out of something, so you're not like really in a big thrill, or you're not ready, you're not at that place yet where you feel like you can offer somebody 100%. You're still kind of figuring things out, and you're just not in a big rush to run into something. Don't get me wrong, every so often you have a longing to, you know, have someone to cuddle with, but I mean, when it comes to somebody being in your life 100%, you're just kind of like, I don't know if I'm ready for that quite yet. Why is this Two of Swords here for Gemini for previous energies? Yeah, it's because you did end like a previous relationship. We have the Death card here, so that's a card of Scorpio. So that's something you kind of moved on from, and you decided you're not going back to it. You decided that you want something better. I mean, some of you are pretty kind of happy right now, but, you know, I feel like, yeah, and here's the offer. So prior to April, I mean, so you guys moved on from some kind of relationship. You decided it's over, it's done. It's totally in your rearview mirror now. There's no plan on kind of going back, and you did it because you wanted to make a really big change, and the person that you were in the relationship with really wasn't kind of helping you out in that regard. So you kind of want to have this rebirth. You want to do things different. The Death card for me is kind of rising out of the ashes, you know, burning something down and then rising out of the ashes. The Sun card is here, which has associations with Leo, and because you kind of want something better, and you want happiness and joy, and you're choosing better for yourself by yourself. I feel like you chose better for yourself by yourself. You know, you're just trying to get up a really good energy, staying healthy, staying optimistic. You are making sure like you don't have anything to hide, that you're totally honest to yourself, you're totally honest to other people. It's a really good vibe, and I like that you kind of left something dark to step into something light. But so here's the Seven of Cups. Those are all the offers, the people that are coming at you, an influx of people that are coming at you with offers. And of course, with the Seven of Cups, it always says, you know, make sure you look into things, make sure you choose wisely, because your intuition is probably right in that these people that are coming at you aren't the most honest. They have something to hide. I mean, you have these gorgeous, like, glittery cups. They look wonderful and they're in the clouds, but what's inside of them, you know? I mean, this guy's got a bad hairstyle. We got a dragon over here, a snake. We don't even want to know what's under the napkin, you know? Yeah, there's jewels. I don't know. Maybe that guy's Greek because that's Caesar's crown. Yeah, I'm a little bit goofy. So, and what is this? A sandcastle, and sandcastles fall apart. So, I mean, and even the jewels to me is like somebody who, like, you know, they have a lot of money and they're trying to impress you. I mean, all this stuff that's coming out of these cups, you know, it's just any one of them that you choose, you feel like is not going to work out well for you. It's not that you don't have things around you. It's just like none of them are really, you don't trust any of them, or none of them are really appealing. I think it's more trust. Alrighty, why is this Five of Swords here in reverse? Who is this person? What is this energy? Why is the Five of Swords here? Why is this Five of Swords here reversed for? And I'm sorry guys, I like just woke up from a short nap because I desperately needed one, and my head's a little bit in the clouds, so if I have some pauses, it's because my brain's trying to catch up to my mouth. Why is this Five of Swords here for Gemini for love energies in April? Five of Swords, please. Additional messages. Yeah, you guys are kind of dealing with some underlying issues that you have. We have the Moon card here. The Moon card can be about confusion. Moon card can be about, you know, you have disturbing thing underneath the surface. You have inner disturbances, things that are maybe preventing you from, you know, wanting to have a relationship with somebody, or just being in a relationship. And I feel like in April, you guys are going to be dealing with a lot of that, a lot of things that are hidden, a lot of things that other people don't readily know about. And like we talked about, like past resentments, past issues, maybe some stuff you've been carrying around. This is a card of Pisces too, for those of you, if that resonates. We also have the Four of Swords here. So Four of Swords to me is, almost being put into a forced rest by the universe. I mean, I can't sense, I don't sense what kind of brought that about. Because the Four of Swords for me is usually, you know, if you don't take care of issues, if you don't get the rest you need, if you don't, whatever the universe says, okay, stop, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to make nobody available for you so that, you know, you kind of, so that you can become the healthiest person that you can be. This is what I'm getting with the Four of Swords. Now, for some of you, you might be avoiding contemplating things, thinking about things, because you might not want to. It might just be too hard. I don't know. I kind of got that you're not using the time wisely here. It seemed like you were here until we got in the Four of Swords, and then I feel like there's some sort of resistance here. Like frustration, because, you know, things are the same way or what have you. So maybe you're not, maybe, here's what I'm trying to say. Maybe you guys aren't going where you need to go. Maybe you're just like avoiding it, you know, like the elephant in the room that's in your head sort of thing. But the elephant in your head, you know, like avoiding it. I know that was weird, but I just say whatever I'm feeling. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this could be, you guys could be really throwing yourself into practical matters, really throwing yourself into work, things like that, to avoid doing this. So I feel like, you know, there's underlying stuff going on. You want to fix it. And in theory, it's great, but in practice, you guys aren't following through with this. So I see avoidance, like avoiding dealing with stuff that you should be dealing with. Okay. And I don't know how that's going to resonate for you guys. I mean, I wish I could, I mean, as a general reading, I wish I could kind of like make it a little more specific, but I mean, that's the feeling I'm getting, that you guys are like using excuses not to address things, like, oh, well, I have all this work to do, so I'll get back to me later. I'll get back to my personal life later. I'll get back to why things aren't working out later, you know, but for right now, I just have too much to do. I can't address that. I don't have time. Like, I'm feeling like that, like finding excuses not to deal with this kind of stuff. But you know it's there. You know it's there. It's just, you just don't want to deal with it. Okay, why is this Nine of Cups here? Who is this person? What is this energy? I really hope that this Nine of Cups here for you guys isn't you all thinking that, you know, if a fantastic person comes along, all this stuff's going to go away. If that's where the unrealistic expectations kind of come from. But we shall see. Why is the Nine of Cups here for Gemini? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Nine of Cups, please, for Gemini. Yeah, I think you want a relationship and you want it to be a certain way. We had the Emperor card here. I do. I feel like you guys have just put the bar super, super high. So Emperor card here is here. That's a card of Aries if that resonates, but he's somebody that he has specific rules. He wants the boss. He wants things to go a certain way. This is how things are going to be. He lays out the law of land and everybody follows. And that's what I feel like. I feel like there's criteria here. You have this really specific criteria, and what it's doing is it's actually preventing you from getting these people or meeting these people or what have you, just because you're so stringent in regards to this person has to have X, this person has to Y, this person has Z, and it's fine to set standards for yourself. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's 100% awesome, but I mean, you get a little too rigid, you're really kind of excluding people, okay? And the Ace of Swords kind of tells me that this plan is not necessarily working for you. It's causing you not to think very clearly. It's clouding your judgment. You might be being a little judgy of people. Because I get that sometimes with the Ace of Swords. You know, you want this new beginning, but you're not, because you're judging people possibly unfairly because they don't adhere to these qualities that you sort of have on your list. And the Two of Pentacles to me, again, is like you're overly doing this. Because the Two of Pentacles could be somebody who, well, sometimes it could be someone who's like being unreasonable. I feel like you're making unreasonable demands on people, unreasonable expectations on people. And you're really kind of, you know, struggling to make this happen. You know, it's like this Mr. Right or Mrs. Right that you want. And it's because you have your little checklist. I feel like if you guys kind of loosen your boundaries up a little bit, if you kind of go back to hear what we talked about and kind of address why are you being like this, again, this is for a small percentage for you. It's not going to be all of you. I think the answer is going to be here if you kind of address what it is and say, okay, why do I feel like I need to have somebody who is perfect? I don't want to use the word perfect, but you guys definitely have a criteria that this person needs to fill. And so go back to your underlying issues and ask yourself why it has to be that way. Is it because of this relationship that you came out of? Maybe you had a really bad experience with that and you decided, well, you know what? I'm shooting for the stars next time. And like I said, standards are great, but perfection is self-defeating. So, all right, that's what I have for you guys. So make sure you click on the link below. It'll take you to what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush or current or ex. And then, of course, go look up your sun moon sign and check out your sun moon reading predictions for 2019 in my playlist. There's other stuff in my playlist too, like compatibility readings too. So go check that out. Otherwise, I will see you for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnet. Bye.